Hey guys, this is Aaron from Geeky Development and welcome to our weekly tutorials. And this week I'll be showing you how to set your device to support orientation switching. So when it's in portrait and you completely flip the iPhone round so it's upside down but still in portrait mode, your view will rotate. And again the same in landscape. If you switch it all the way again to the opposite of landscape, it will rotate its landscape again. So to give you a demonstration of what I'm creating today, what I'm simply going to do is build and run the application. This is a newly created project, so there's nothing added. So this is a fresh project as you would get as soon as you create a new project. And then once it loads in the simulator, you will see that when I rotate it, so if we rotate right, it switches to landscape there, as that's what the project is currently set to. So rotate it right again. Now, as it only supported these certain orientations here, so if I rotate once more, it switches round. But what I want to do is rotate it once more. Is as the iPhone is upright now, I want the view to rotate if I turn it completely upside down. So to do this, I'll go to our viewcontroller.m, and then where we have here the ball should auto rotate to interface orientation, completely select this whole entire line here, and what we want to do is add return space UI interface orientation is portrait bracket interface orientation bracket semicolon. So if you just want to pause the video there and then simply type out there, that will enable us to only rotate our device when it's in portrait. So if we save that and then go into our project name here and only select our upside down and portrait orientation. So if you go to build and run, once it loads, this time when we rotate right, it doesn't rotate our device's screen, but if we rotate once more, so the iPhone is completely upside down, our screen rotates to enable us to have the orientation rotate whether the iPhone is in portrait mode or upside down, but still in portrait mode. So if you want to do exactly the same now, but for in landscape, just get rid of the portraits and make sure it's enabled for both landscapes. Go into our viewcontroller.m, and where we have our UI interface orientation is portrait, just change it to capital landscape, and exactly the same. So all we change now is from portrait to landscape. When we go to build and run, our device should load up in landscape mode. So there we go. And if we rotate it right into like a portrait position, the orientation does not change, but if we rotate it right once more, so it's now in the opposite landscape orientation from when it started, you see our screen, our view completely rotates. So this helps support such if you're playing games and or if you've got an application that requires it to be completely in one orientation, which is landscape. This will enable your application to rotate in the opposite to landscape for if the user wants to hold their device in the opposite rotation. Again, the same works for in portrait, so it helps support your user's preference to how they hold their device with your application. So that's simply how you change or enable your application to support the orientation so it rotates however the user holds their device. So I hope this helps enable your apps or projects at the moment. Make sure you like and favourite this video, as it really does help us give us a wider audience on for other developers to simply learn from our tutorials. Also, send us a message or leave us a comment if you want to suggest any tutorials yourself, or if you just simply want to leave us some feedback on how we can improve our tutorials. And most importantly, like and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Check out all our apps which are currently on the App Store, just by simply searching Geeky Lemon. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all next week in our next tutorial. Hey guys, Aaron here. If you need help with your projects or haven't got the time to create that perfect app idea, head over to our website where you can post your project on our project board for hundreds of developers to see, or earn a little bit of money by completing projects posted by others. Please support us by liking us on Facebook and following us on Twitter. All the links will be in the description below, as well as the full source code for this tutorial and all our others on our website at geekylemon.com. And check out all our apps by simply searching Geeky Lemon on the App Store.